create a form, you need to log on to office.com, use your Microsoft Teams credentials for the same. Once you log on to your account, you will see option out here called forms. If it's not there, then you need to click on all apps, and from here you can open this forms. So I'm going to click on this forms, and I'm doing this with the browser and not the desktop application. So to create a form, you need to log on from a browser. Now once this forms page open, you will see two options out here. One is new form and another one is new quiz. So we have to click on new quiz. I click on new quiz and this is the page it will open. So out here I can write the title of my quiz. So let's say I'm typing here GK quiz. Let's say here online assessment GK quiz, and let's say it's for class 4, right? Then description, if you want to add any description, you can do that. Otherwise we click here on add new. Now add new will give you options like what type of question and the choices you want to give in it. Now first one is choice, second one is text. So first we're going to check out choice. I click on that. It will give you multiple answers options. So here you can write your question. Say you can type any question you want. And then here I'm going to give two options. Now these are the two options I have given. Now let's say instead of two you want to give some third option as well. So here and you click on add option and fine. Now once these three options are here, in front of them you'll see this delete, and then out here there is a display message if you want to. So we are not checking this out, and then this is the correct answer. So in this question, out of these three, we need to pick the correct answer. So I'm going to tick on this. Fine. This is the correct answer. So what we are doing right now, we have given a question and then options are here. For evaluation point, we need to tell the forms that which is the correct answer it should give or assign marks for. So New Delhi is the correct answer. So I check this out and I click on correct answer. Click on this tick mark box, you will get correct answer. Now this part is done. After that, here is the point assignment. Now I can assign, say 1 point I'm giving here. So this particular question is of 1 mark. If the answer is right, it will add 1 mark to it. If students select any of these two out of these two, then no marks will be given. Now once it's done, out here there is this option called required. So this we need to turn it on as this part is required. Okay, so this is how we're going to frame a question. Now let's say I click on add new. This is the second question. Now text part we are not checking because what happened when you assign any field as a text, it looks for the answer which matches the correct word to word answer of what you have typed in the correct answer box. So we'll keep our form simple by choosing this multiple choice. Now out here the second one I'm going to show you in case if I want to insert any image. So here is insert media. I click on this. You click on image. Then from where you want this image to be, like I want to upload this, it's there on my desktop. So I click on upload. And let's say There is no image out here. I'm just going to see, there is one image which I have used for my assignment. Okay, fine, it's not coming there, so that's okay. I'm gonna select this image and I click on open. You can frame a question, identify the image, or it's just, I'm just typing the question like that. And herein I'm going to give options like Word file, or I'll write here Word doc. Okay, so here is my image, and the question is identify the image, and options I have given. It's a notepad file or a doc file. The correct answer is out here is, we need to click on this check box. So this is the correct answer. Again, 1 point is assigned to it, and this is required, which is on. So this is how we're going to create a form. Now let's say I want to give it a theme. So you click here and you can select any of the themes you want for your assignment, or we can simply select out any of these types. So let's say I click on this one. So here is my form is done. Now here is the preview. It will appear like this to you. Okay, on computer and mobile we can check out the preview. The question will appear like this. In front of this marks are given, so student need to select one of this, and out here again image is shown and student needs to click any one of these and click on submit button. Fine. Now this is done. Form creation is done. The next question is that how am I going to assign it to my teams, or how I'm going to share it with my co-teachers. So before that, here are 3 dots. We click on settings, and then these options should be turned on. Okay, so I want show results automatically. The moment students submit their form, they should be able to see their marks then and there. After that, only people in my organization can respond. Record name, 1 response per person, and then option for responsee is accept responses. Fine. So these options we need to turn on before we assign it to our class. Now my form is done. I need not to save it. It is automatically saved out here. Fine. Now let's say that I want to share the same with my co-teacher so that she can also assign the same in her teams. To do that, you need to click on share, and then here is this option called get a link to duplicate. I click on this and I copy. When I copy this, after copying this, you go to your mail and paste this link there. Okay, so I click on my mailbox. Okay, my mailbox is not open. So copy this link and then mail it. Open your mailbox and paste it there and share it with your co-teacher. What will happen? This I'll show you later on. So now let's see. Our form is done. It is saved. Preview we have seen. We have done share and we have done the settings also. Now I click here again on forms. Now see, here is my online assessment GK quiz class 4. So my quiz is ready. Now I have to assign it to my teams. To do that, I have to either you click your browser as in your desktop application, or you can simply go from here as well. You click here and then you click on Teams. Fine. So both the ways we can go. So I am showing you this. From the desktop application, I have opened this class. I want to assign this task. So I click on assign. I'll click here on assignment. And then we click on create. And I need to select quiz. Fine. The moment you click on quiz, it will show you all the saved forms which you have created in your form section on the browser. So here is this online assessment GK quiz class 4 which I have just created. Click on it and click on next. Now just wait and see this. Fine. So title is coming here. Okay. Okay. Resource isn't coming here, so I need to discard it again, and I will add this again. Click on create quiz. Here it is. Okay, in case if resource isn't coming, you need to discard and then upload it as an assign it again. So here it is, online assessment class 4, it's done. Title is here. If you want to edit, you can edit it. After that, now whom I want to assign, this is my team's name, all students. Now you click on edit. Now from here we will be setting the date and time. I want this particular text to appear on my Teams window. Now do remember that whatever time and date you're going to give here, your assignment will open or will be visible to students at that particular date and time. So let's say to do it, I have selected today's date and then I am writing here 11:25 p.m. Fine. And the due date I have to give here 19th again is the due date, and I want that after 1 hour or whatever is the duration that it should be filled by this particular date and time. So let's say I'm just giving 5 minutes window here so that I can show you guys how it will work. So instead of 25, let's make it 24. Then you click on check on close date. Now the moment you click on close date, it will comes here that late turn-in not allowed. It means that if the time limit exceed, no late turn-ins will be allowed. The moment it's 11:30 p.m. in my clock, this assignment will not respond. Fine. And then make sure that you're it is the moment you whatever due date is here, your close date and due date will be same. So whatever time you're going to give here will automatically come here as well. Okay. So now this is done. I click on done. And after that you need to click on schedule. The moment you click on schedule, it is here in the assignment, but right now it is not visible to anyone. Now here it is, it appears. Right, see, the moment the time, whatever time we have mentioned as per the clock, it has appeared here in my window. Here it is. Fine. Now I'm showing you how it's gonna appear to students. So let me quickly log on to another account if I'm able to. Okay, so first, before that, let's increase a time. I go back again in assignment and I'm increasing the time. So once you have uploaded it, once it's visible, you can still edit the time out here. Okay, I double click on this. So I'm going to take a little. So let's say I click on edit assignment and I click on edit. Okay, it's 11:30, which is sufficient time for us. Okay, so cancel this. Let's get back to the general. I'm trying to log on to another account here. Let me log out from here.